Welcome you on the show, 360 Sport on Trust TV. Adeni Ajishafe. You just have to look at that particular clip because you need to look at the NWFL table where they play their own match day 13. As we speak right now, Nasarawa Amazon have been able to qualify for the Super 6, starting from Group A, and then we look at Group B. Right now, let's take a look at Group A, the table where we have the teams that have really done well right now. The Edo Queens, Nasarawa Amazon standing second there to have 28 points, and you have Remo Star Lady also making it to the Super 6. The three teams from the Group A, Edo Queens, Nasarawa Amazon, Remo Star Ladies, have been able to qualify for the Super 6, where they'll be fighting for the team that will be qualified at least and win the league for the season. Aside that, we look at Group B also, where it's remaining just one slot in Group B, where you have Bayelsa Queens have been able to qualify. Rivers Angels also, they've done it. So the battle line is between Nigeria Tels of Abuja and FC Robo Queens of Lagos, 1922. So the two teams will be playing their games simultaneously. By the same time, they play the match day 14 to determine the team that will join Rivers and Bayelsa to qualify from Group B for the Super 6. The teams on dotted green there, they under qualify for the Super 6 so far. But Nigeria says we have to fight it out against FC Robo Queens, because Robo Queens, if they win the last game, they have every chance to also qualify. Nigeria Athletes will also be trying to see how they can make it right now. Taking you with that particular story on the show, 360 Sport, we have Joseph Peter is here. Joseph, looking at the table there, you want to agree with me that that one slot remaining between Nigeria Tels and FC Robo is going to be down to the wire?
Yeah, it's down to the wire, and you know the gap between them is just 3 points. So if FC Robo can, win, and with a certain goal margin, it's a chance for them to make it to the Super 6. I'm quite sure that they will try to, want to get that ticket, because Super 6 is where you get the chance to, play for and actually win the league itself. So yeah, it's keenly contested, and it's competitive, and may the best team win.
May the best team win. Tough one there in the women version of NWFL to qualify for the Super 6 there. Still taking you through the world of sport. As we jump from there, let's talk about some set of Nigerians who are actually doing well. But one of them in para badminton, she has been able to edge her name in gold. Her name is Eniola Bolaji. Just yesterday, she was able to do well and winning an award, African Women in Badminton Award, that took place in China, where the BCA, that's African Continental of Badminton, meeting in China. They deem her fit to be the winner of 2024 award winner there. Congrats to her for being able to do it. She joined another Nigerian, Obiageli Sholaja, as the first Nigeria to win it. She's the second Nigeria to win this award, and really, Eniola Bolaji deserves this award because she has really done well, winning almost every competition that she competed in. And we saw what she did at the Olympics, getting bronze medal in para badminton.
It's a good one coming from her. This is a result of hard work, a result of the success that she has brought to this country, and she deserves it 100%. Hopefully she keep it up and win more laurels for this country.
Oh, Eniola Bolaji edging her name in gold there for being able to win this award behind Sholaja as the second Nigeria to have done this. That's the award there. Congrats to her for scooping this African Women in Badminton Award 2024, awarded to Miriam Eniola Bolaji for winning it as a Nigerian. Congrats to her. From the Badminton Confederation of Africa, deeming it fit to give Eniola Bolaji this award shows that they really appreciate all the athletes. Right, this time around, they decided to make it a para badminton player. Not giving. I love the fact that we have so many able-bodied badminton players. Yes. But looking at Eniola Bolaji, that okay, what she has achieved as a para badminton player, and giving her this award. If you want to look at it, like okay, if you want to tilt towards able-bodied women to win the award.
Yeah, ordinarily, they would maybe tilt towards, like you said, able-bodied women, those who are, okay to participate in the badminton. But for them to have considered Eniola Bolaji and give her this particular award, it's definitely because they want to motivate the para badminton players, right? So it's a good thing that they did there, and this means a big motivation to her, and not just to her, to all others that are also in this particular sector when it comes to sports.
Congrats to Eniola Bolaji for scooping that award ahead of others right now. Deeming it fit to give her this award will at least inspire a lot of para badminton athletes out there to go into any sport they find themselves in, para table tennis, para football, whatever it is. At least go out there and believe in yourself that you can do it. From para badminton award, let's talk about another set of Nigerians. Right now as we speak, they are in Mocha Mauritius, where they are competing at the African Weightlifting Senior Championship taking place there. And just yesterday they started, they were able to win 10 gold medals. What a win for Team Nigeria, doing so well after their president told them to go to action and win for Nigeria. They did well. And also the support from the NSC is really holding sway. Well, right now they've won 10 gold, 4 silver, and also a bronze medal. Looking at the smile on their faces, that showed that they were really happy. Didion, Lawal, Falashade, Joseph, all of them doing so well. Let's look at the set of the Team Nigeria Weightlifting Senior Championship, or the category of the weightlifting that they actually did yesterday. We have Didier Onome in the women 55 kilogram category. He won 3 gold medals, 92 kilogram snatch, 111 clean and jerk, totaling 203. Rafiatu Lawal did well, winning 3 gold medals in 59 kilogram for women, in 95 kilogram snatch, 118 clean and jerk, and total 213. Ruth Ayodele, 3 gold medals, 93 snatch, 120 clean and jerk, total 213. Didion Joseph also won gold, 2 silver medals, 147 in snatch, 172 clean and jerk, having 319. While Tuesday, Emmanuel won 2 silver and a bronze medal in total of 276 in both clean and jerk and snatch. These Nigerians, they've done well. Right now, about 5 of them competing already gathered 10 gold medals. And you look at silver medal, 4 silver and a bronze.
You know, yesterday when the news came out that they have won as at 7 already, I was like, what? They just this game's just started, and look how much they are, how much they have won. And now today it's, you know, like 14 medals as it is in total, or 15. That's a very, very good one. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to the country. And hopefully they get to do more till the end of the competition and bag as much medals as possible and come back home victorious.
These Nigerians have really done us well, and we are proud of them for what they've done so far. Just day 1 and day 2 is still coming up. We have another one that will be competing today, and hopefully by the time they finish this event, we should be having much more gold medals to defend the trophy that we won last time. Congrats to Nigerian team, the weightlifters who are doing it right now, and the support from the NSC really holding sway there. Congrats to them all. Away from the weightlifters, let's talk about a set of Nigeria who also today they'll be playing football. This time around, under 17 Women World Cup qualifier, second leg coming up between Nigeria and Algeria. First leg ended 4-0 in favor of our team, Flamingo, at Ikeneremo in Nigeria. First leg ended 4-0 there on Saturday, that's last Saturday, and they'll be playing today in Blida over there in Algeria. Flamingo said to grab under 17 Women World Cup ticket in Blida. I said maybe they want to do maybe Barcelona style or Liverpool. Which come from 4 goals down.
No, that's not going to happen. This team, this particular players, these girls, they are very well pumped up, and I'm sure that they would go and take, you know, a win away from home. Because if you look at them, you may want to think, okay, is Algeria, yes, they are good, but these girls are far better. Winning by 4 goals to nothing, I mean, it's a lot good. It's a lot easier to go away and maybe get you know, 1 or 2 goals and take the 3 points, which I am very positive that they just might do it.
Don't forget the fact that as of yesterday, we were talking about the cold weather in Algeria. And that will also speak volume because of the weather. They'll be very cold, but I'm sure that the ladies are ready for the winning by that margin. That 4-0 at least has sent a lot of fear down the spines of the Algerian team right now. So our ladies will go out there, try to defend the 4 goals they score in the first leg while they play at Ikeneremo. The first leg really, they really show a lot of promises that they were ready for. Looking at these goals they scored, these ladies are ready for the world.
That's what I'm telling you. The way they don't just score goals, they play out from the defense to the midfield, proper football, and to the attack and score goals. Now, you talked about cold. One thing I can assure you, having played football, is that it is easier to play football in cold weather than it is in the very hot weather. But when it is in the very hot weather, it's a lot, you know, uncomfortable. But in the cold weather, in as much as you just, you know, do a proper warm-up, helps you, and then you start the game. And as you continue to play, you know, you forget about the cold and all that is in the back of your head, and you just focus and play football. So, and they are good at football.
From what you're saying, it's possible that our guests will still well up them tonight.
I expect them to win tonight.
8 p.m. Nigerian time. That's when the match will be at least coming up in Blida over there in Algeria. Nigeria versus Algeria under 17 Women World Cup qualifier, the second leg, which is the final lap of the qualifiers. Our ladies are leading in the first leg, aggregate-wise 4-0. And now the second leg comes up today by 8 p.m. Hopefully they will do us proud, qualifying for the World Cup that will be hosted by Morocco. Morocco 2025 coming up there. Well, we wish them the best as Coach Oluokere will lead his team to victory tonight by 8 p.m. Away from there, let's quickly look at a match is coming up today in the MPFL. A big one between Kano Pillars and Rivers United. That's a match that a lot of a lot of people that follow MPFL want to look at. Kano Pillars Rivers United. This is a match that speaks a lot of English or Hausa or whatever you want to mention. But seriously, Kano Pillars will be playing at home and they want to win. And Rivers United, you know, they are trying to cut. They want to cut the 7 point between themselves and Raymond Stars.
Which I don't think they will.
Seriously?
I don't think they can. Kano Pillars would want to take this point, this maximum point, and they are playing at home. This is Pillars at home. It's difficult as it is when it's away, when you have Pillars away. Talk more of when they are playing at home. I'm not saying they are unbeatable because they've been beaten at home this season, even in that stadium. But it's a very, very uphill task that is not easy. And I don't think that even the motivated, or rather, the Rivers team that is very, very much in need of those 3 points in order to cover the gap that is between them and Remo. I don't think that is enough, to make them take these points away at Kano Pillars. I just believe that this is one of those matches that gets to make Remo Stars more relaxed, knowing fully well that there's a bit of gap between them and Rivers State.
Okay,
Rivers United.
I'll actually wait. Anything can happen. I remember your prediction.
Why do you always want to wait?
Because the prediction you make, you and a lot of people will predict, and then the next thing, the team you claimed will win will be the one to lose.
I know that there are a couple of predictions that I made that didn't really turn out as expected, but the majority always did. So why don't you always look at the majority?
Okay, now as it is now, we are saying Kano Pillars will beat Rivers United. Agreed.
The best result Rivers will get from that stadium is a draw.
You are sitting on the fence.
No, I'm not sitting on the fence. I am.
Is it 1-1 or 2-2?
2-1 to Pillars.
Kano Pillars 2, Rivers 1. The best result 1-1.
Yes.
Okay, we wait to see. Maybe it's going to be 1-1 or 2-1. But I know that Rivers United are really fired up, trying to see if they can reduce the tally. I know Kano Pillars playing at the front of their National Stadium will give them that morale booster to do well tonight. Yeah. Also, they want to go up. Even though they can't, is far away from them, but they still want to be among the top when it comes to the MPFL. But Rivers United will be coming with the mindset that we want to reduce the tally. It's going to be a tough match.
It's going to be, that one is sure that it's going to be a tough match because, like you said, Pillars wants the point. Rivers also needs the point in order to cover a gap. But I don't think it's going to be an easy task for them.
While we're looking at it not being an easy task for Rivers, well, we wait to see between Kano Pillars and Rivers United tonight, rather this evening, by the time they log on over there at Sani Abacha Stadium, where they'll be fighting for honors there, the MPFL Match Day 35 that they'll be playing. From MPFL, we go straight to La Liga. At least some matches were played in Spanish La Liga yesterday. We'll take a touch on it and also probably look at how the table is, and we'll have a clip of that coming up. Let's take a look at Spanish La Liga result. Leganes play 1-0 against Girona. Sevilla lost against Osasuna. Atletico Madrid, of course, they did 1-2-3 against Rayo Vallecano. Real Betis 5. And you have Real Valladolid 1. This Real Betis.
This Real Betis team, they are just so good right now. It's working out for them. Anthony is playing well. Isco is in the form of his life. So it's just, they've been winning matches. I think they've won the last 6 matches as long as I can remember. So, and I'm very, very sure they will make it to one of those European positions, and maybe even to the Champions League. As for Atletico Madrid, they're just winning matches that are irrelevant matches, because when they should have won, they didn't win it. They made sure that they got themselves out of the title challenge, and now they are winning and beating teams like Rayo Vallecano, and then after ending up losing against clubs like Leganes. So it's really I'm not so impressed by them. And as for Sevilla to lose at Osasuna, I'm not surprised. Sevilla is not in the best form that we know they can be.
Well, we're talking about the Spanish La Liga there. A flipper, just the table, how it is. Lost to have a look at it. Atletico Madrid won their game convincingly there. You have to give them their kudos. 66 points. Like Joseph said, well, no matter what they do now, they are still behind. Look at the gap between them and even Real Madrid, 66 points to 60, 6 points ahead of Athletic Club. Well, for Madrid, Atletico Madrid, at least they can sit down there and say, we are the king of third place, all right?
They always go.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's take a look at the other side of it, of the Spanish La Liga table, where Real Vallecano that lost against Real Betis are standing 11th there. Las Palmas, Leganes, despite winning that game, they have 30 points. Valladolid, of course, standing 28th with 16 points. What a way to concede, minus 57 as goal difference. Well, time is on our side. Let's run through as we look at, just take a look to watch that game. Atletico Madrid winning that game 3-0 there. Let's have it quickly. What a game there for Atletico Madrid. They show their class. Right now, let's look at Bologna. Also did well against Empoli. They won that game, making it a wide margin when it comes to aggregate in the Coppa Italia semi-final, where they were able to defeat Empoli there. Coppa Italia semi-final, Bologna 2-1, 5-1 aggregate. Bologna now will face AC Milan in the final.
And it's going to be a very, very tough match. A very, very tough match because the way Bologna are playing these days, you know, they are not losing matches. Even in the league, they are not losing matches. They are playing well. They are scoring goals. But, you know, AC Milan are not really stable. They are stuttering. Or they are not always winning. They are losing. You don't know what to expect from them. Look at when we were expecting Inter Milan was going to, you know, maybe win them in that particular tie. They went on and defeated Inter Milan 3-0, as if it's not Inter Milan.
If it's Inter Milan, their Moses always they always raise shoulder.
They always raise shoulder whenever they see Inter. But against other clubs, they perform abysmally. So this is going to be a different kind of opposition for them, and hopefully, maybe they get to do it. Whoever wins this Coppa Italia, I'm in support.
Seriously?
Yes.
What if Arsenal wins it?
No, Arsenal has no business with this.
You said whoever wins.
You know, I meant among the two. The reason why I took that position is because I'm impressed by how far Bologna have come.
Bologna really,
they deserve
so
something also.
And the final is going to be tough because you don't just underrate Bologna at your own peril. AC Milan too get to the final, not that easy, right? Against Inter Milan, and now they face Bologna in the final of the Coppa Italia. From Coppa Italia, we talk about a man who has done well with Leicester City. Talking about Jamie Vardy, at the end of the season, he will be leaving. What an era! 13 years. Jamie Vardy to leave Leicester end of the season, according to his announcement yesterday. Spending 13 years with that club, a man that was really written off. Let's take a look at Jamie Vardy, just summary of his career, how he was able to make it. Look at this. Sheffield United parted ways with Jamie Vardy after his initial appearance, not convinced of his potential. Disheartened, Vardy stepped away from football and took a job in coal mine to earn a living. 8 months later, Stockbridge Club, competing in the 8th division, signed Vardy. He played for them for free for 3 years. During 2011 season, Vardy showcased his talent in the 5th division, played for an amateur side and netting an impressive 37 goals in 23 matches. At 26, he made the leap to Leicester at the start of 2013 season. 3 seasons later, in 2016, Vardy helped Leicester City secure the Premier League title in what was an unforgettable season following their promotion. He shared the title of top scorer with Harry Kane, achieving this feat with limited resources in what is often referred to as one of the greatest fairy tales in modern football. Well, 2016, Leicester City won the league, and right now, Jamie Vardy, after 13 years with that club, is leaving. And really, what a moment for this man. What an era. 13 years with that club, and he will be leaving at the end of the season. Just a snippet of what he said after trying to at least address Leicester City fans. Let's have it quickly. What an emotional moment there for Jamie Vardy, 13 years at Leicester. Looking at that particular video, I almost feel as if I'm a Leicester fan.
Yeah, you know, it makes you fall in love with the club, and you know, it reminds you of the memory, you know, when nobody gave them a chance. Everybody was thinking Arsenal, Manchester United, that
Chelsea,
and from nowhere,
Man U.
from nowhere. And this club came up, and before you know, they are doing wonders. And you know, I could remember December of that season. Everybody still didn't, you know, really take them serious.
They will follow.
They were taken serious when they crossed January and February. That's when it all became like, these guys are really going to win this league. And what a season it was for that young man. He scored a lot of goals. It's not for Harry Kane scoring equally. He would have been the best, you know, the highest goal scorer that season. But he was anyway, since they shared it. But Jimmy Vardy is just a fairy tale, and I can say I am happy. I feel blessed to have been around to watch football during his own era. He's one of those special stories, just like you have Messi, Ronaldo, in that kind of era. And this era, that to have seen him play football, I mean, what a player.
What a player there. Emotional moment for Jimmy Vardy leaving Leicester at the end of the season and making that particular departure statement. What a touching moment there. Well, that's why we're going to wrap up on the show. 360 Sport. We've been with Jimmy Vardy. Oh, no, sorry.
Not Jimmy Vardy. You have started.
Oh, my goodness. I nearly want to call you. I thought it was actually sitting beside
I know if you make it, it's not a mistake. You were just wanted to call me Jimmy Vardy just to banter me. I know for sure.
Okay. Nigerian Jimmy Vardy.
No.
Anyway, thank you so much, Joseph Peter, for appearing on the show.
We
just have to go now. From the entire crew that's made it happen, I'm Adeniyi Ajishafe. For this business and fitness. Thanks for watching.